Hello everyone. Happy July and happy day to you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you are new to watching the channel, I do welcome you and I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So in today's video, I will be sharing my July sewing plans. Yay! This is going to be a very busy sewing month, but I made sure that I picked projects that I know I will be able to handle, time-wise at least, to make sure that I get everything completed, because I really do need to get everything completed. And I am going to share all of those plans with you today. So if you would like to know all about my sewing plans, the patterns that I plan to use, some of the fabric that I plan to use, and the challenge that I will be participating in, please continue to watch. Alright, so let's get into this plans video, but before we do, go ahead and click the like button and the subscribe button if you have not done so already, so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Alrighty, so I will be sharing my plans, but please note that these are not going to be shared in any particular order of how I would be making them. Everything I'm sharing is just something that I plan to do, and I'm just going to share based off of how it comes to my mind first. So yeah, just know that, but I will be sharing everything here on the channel once I get everything made. So I will start off by sharing this romper jumpsuit pattern that is a Vogue pattern that I plan to make. So this pattern is Vogue 1664. This is a cute and easy jumpsuit or romper make. Absolutely love it. Although both views look the same, there is a difference between views A and B, and the difference is one of the views has pockets. Whoop-de-doo, right? But this is a fully lined garment. I do not have any intentions on lining it whatsoever, because I'm using inexpensive fabric for the main fabric, and I just don't think it's necessary to do. So yeah, I'm not going to be lining that, but this is going to be super cute and comfortable, and I will show you the fabric that I plan to use to make it. I am going to be using this cute knit fabric that I purchased from Walmart last year. This fabric looks so nice, and it was just very nice and vibrant sitting there in that bin when I was walking down the fabric aisle, and I could not leave it behind. So here it is at the new home, waiting for me to cut it out. So as many of you already know by now, I have a love for jumpsuits and rompers, so I just want to make sure that I have a few new ones in my wardrobe for the summer, and I feel like this is a good pattern for that. And I also think that it would be good to take me into the fall, so that's my reason for picking this pattern. And with that being said, I will go ahead and segue into the next plan, which is another jumpsuit that I plan to make this month for the summer. And I am going to make this jumpsuit by using Butterick 6756. This is one of the newer mccalls patterns that came out in their summer collection, and I love it because it's, of course, a jumpsuit. This jumpsuit looks similar to the jumpsuit that I recently made, but the difference is that it has ties that rouge up on the sides of the shoulder. In addition to liking the pattern and how it looks, I am also making this because I need to create the bodice for the jumpsuit that I recently made, and I use Simplicity 8178 for that jumpsuit. And the reason why I need to recreate that bodice is because of the issues that came along with the pattern. If you haven't watched that review, I will link to it above, but to briefly explain what happened is the bodice came out massive. Like, it is just way big, and although I was able to make some alterations, to me personally it looks wonky and I'm not proud of it, and it's hard to get in and out of due to the altering at the sides. I had to take it in about 1 inch on each side, and because of that it does look better, but it is way too hard to get in and out of. I haven't been able to wear it because if I have to go to the restroom, if I have an emergency and just need to, it's not going to work out favorably for me. It wasn't as wonky at first when I first made it, but as you all know, linen grows and I made it out of a linen blend. So I just need to recreate that bodice, and I'm hoping that this bodice for the Butterick pattern that I plan to make to use this jumpsuit, I'm just hoping that this bodice is a good fit for me so that I can use this bodice to fix my other jumpsuit. I'm just going to get more fabric and recreate it if it works out. So me making this pattern is actually going to be a test of the pattern as well to see if the fit is good enough for me to go ahead and fix my other jumpsuit. So for the fabric that I am going to use, I am going to use this beautiful rayon crinkle that was sponsored to me by Morex Fabrics. This fabric is absolutely gorgeous and it has a nice crinkle texture to it. I love the beautiful orange coral color and the beautiful leaf prints. It's gorgeous to me. It's such a nice and soft combination together with the color and the print, and I'm sure that this is going to be absolutely lovely. I received several cuts of fabric from Morex, but this crinkle rayon is considered to be their best seller, and I wanted to utilize this to see how it feels on the body and how it wears because I have never sewn with it before, so I'm curious to see how this bestseller turns out. So yeah, that is my plan for the Butterick jumpsuit. I'm going to use it kind of like as a test pattern. I also love it because of the little tie features, the ruching, and I'll be checking out this new fabric to see how that feels. So for the next plan, I am going to make mccalls 8201. Of course, I am going to make the longest view, but I am going to extend that as well so that, you know, it's not showing off too much, but I am going to be making this to go along with another garment. So really, the way I'm going to be wearing it, you're not going to see any type of skin exposed, but it's a bubble shirt and that's the look that I'm going for. So that is why that I picked this pattern. This is a project, like I said, that is easy, and this project can be done in like an hour or less. So there's not very much to this project at all, which is sometimes what you need to get that sewing project completed, gratification going on, you know, and just keep your sojo going. But yeah, so this is not going to be a hard project at all. I could probably cut it, sew it and everything all in one day. So yeah, that is one of the concrete plans that I have for this month. And as far as my fabric, I plan to use like a black gauze to make this top, because that is like the colorway that the other garment that's going to be accompanying this top, that's, you know, it has a lot of black in it. So that's why I want black. I have not picked up that fabric yet, and I plan on picking that up like over this weekend. So yeah, I'll be getting started on that soon. All right, so now that I have shared the main plans of my sewing for July, I will now share the challenge that I plan on participating in this month. So beginning July 11th through July 17th, we will be celebrating Ankara Appreciation Week again. Yes, so Ankara Appreciation Week will be back in full effect, and Ankara Appreciation Week is a week for sewers to celebrate the Ankara fabric by sharing their makes of what they made from that fabric and or make something new with the Ankara fabric. I will be participating in Ankara Appreciation Week by sharing all of my makes on Instagram, or at least some of them that I made using Ankara fabric, and possibly here on YouTube. But not only will I be sharing my makes, I am going to make a garment, a special garment for that celebration, because I love that fabric. So go ahead and mark your calendars for that week so that you can participate too. Okay, if you cannot participate, you can support by following the hashtag Sew Ankara Fabric and also the hashtag Ankara Appreciation Week, and then you can just see all the different makes and just all the different Ankara inspiration. So for the pattern that I am going to use for the Appreciation Week, I don't have one to share. I am so undecided. I just keep going back and forth and back and forth. I cannot make up my mind. So yeah, but just keep an eye out. I've got to make up my mind very soon, so you'll definitely see something. However, although I am undecided with the pattern, I am not undecided about, well, okay, let me take that back. I'm a little undecided about the fabric, but I can show you the fabric that I am leaning more towards, okay? So I am thinking of using this pink and turquoise Ankara fabric. This is so big. The prints are so big. They're bold, they're vibrant and beautiful. I just love it, and you know, I just hold on to these Ankara fabrics because I always want to make sure it's for that special occasion, but you know, at the same time I also want to go ahead and get these sewn up. So if I pick a pattern and the fabric and pattern are not speaking to each other, okay, because you know they have to speak to each other and they have to mesh, I may have to change this fabric. That's why I said I'm, you know, kind of debating, but as of right now I am really leaning towards this fabric right here, so expect to see that. So for the next plan, this next plan involves 4 more makes. You heard me right, 4 more makes. So during the month of July, beginning on July 10th through the 31st, every Sunday, myself and another host will be hosting a sewing series that I am super excited about, because we all know I love my series. As I said earlier, I am doing this in collaboration with another sewist, and we have been thinking this out for some time, and we came up with these dates. So go ahead and mark your calendars for this series and keep your eyes glued to the channel, because I will be posting an informational video with more details. Right now, these are the only details that I'm able to give you because we're still working out some other things. So yeah, just make sure you keep glued for those dates, July 10th through the 31st, and we will be posting those particular makes on the Sundays. I will be making the other garments in between, so that's when you'll see the other garments, usually through my weekday videos. So yes, that is it for my July sewing plans. I hope you like my plans, and I hope you are looking forward to the content that will be coming your way. If you did like this video and the plans and the information that I provided, please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and the subscribe button and the great notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.